The new Parallel Origin is about to be up and running. So these are my online games. I had to, if you're not in the Discord, basically, I found out, see, I had the old Parallel Origin APK in my phone from before when the server crashed. And so I couldn't reinstall the new APK. So I found out through Discord that you have to uninstall the old APK so you can reinstall the new APK and it should work. However, it didn't work for me. On my Samsung phone, I couldn't get it to work. I'm on my this is my gaming phone, so this is my ZTE. Although I use the other phone for gaming too, but this is my primary gaming phone. What I had to do was I had to do a shutdown and restart, and then it let me do the install of the new APK. So sometimes you have to do that. Kind of like the same thing with the PC. A lot of times, it doesn't compute updates or uninstalling or even installing. I forgot what they're called on the PC. But anyways, on the phone it's an APK. On the computer it's a exe file, I think. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of times you'll have to do a shutdown and restart in order for it to work. And that was the case with my ZTE phone and this Parallel Origin app. So, like I said, this is the beta testing for round 2 for Parallel Origin. I can't give you any more details than that. But basically, if you're interested in the game, you can't find it here because this is like my Hemptoria Discord group. But basically, go here, and I'll leave a link in the description. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to actually share the APK. So what I will suggest you to do, and I'll leave a link to this in my video. This link right here. And actually it won't be that link, it'll be that link. Let me go ahead and copy that. So go to my DD&D mobile MMORPG game review Discord. I should change that to mobile medieval MMORPG games review. But I got a bunch of other mobile MMORPG games in here. Although my main focus is medieval. So, but there are, let's see, we have prehistoric MMORPG games, medieval MMORPG games, which is a lot of those. Mysteria Legacy is one of the main ones I play. And then you have location-based MMORPG games, but this is location-based medieval MMORPG games. And there's really only 1, 2, 3, 4. Map Your Empire died. Parallel Kingdom, you might say was the original. I'm sure maybe there was one prior, but Parallel Kingdom and Parallel Mafia were like the 2 best location-based MMORPG games on the market, as far as I know, for a long time. And then Pure Blue, I think they're called. Pure Blue or Pure Blue. Anyways, they were the creators. They killed the game. Both of them. and we were all pretty much disheartened. So, Map Your Empire and Red Towers were the first two to get off the ground. I thought there was another one, like Parallel Dimensions or something like that. I can't remember. There was a couple others trying to get off the ground, but they never made it. I think Map Your Empire was the first, but they never really got past a chat. Then Red Towers, they got off the ground, but people say it was a scam. Like I said, I don't have firsthand knowledge, but there's a lot of people that said it was a scam, so it probably was. However, the game is still running, so you can still go play it, even though it kind of sucks right now. So we pretty much just use it as a chat board also. Map Your Empire chat board died. It's no longer around. Then Parallel Origin got off the ground, and it was going pretty good for a little while, and then the server crashed. And so he basically had to rebuild it. Now, he's been in college doing college stuff, and I haven't been keeping track of all the details. But, he's got a lot of studies. He's got a lot on his plate, and he's trying to put this game together on the side. They do have, I think they have a donation table. I haven't actually donated yet, but I think I donated a little bit to Red Towers, and of course I gave money to Parallel Kingdom. With Parallel Origin, I don't think I've donated anything yet, but I will. I just haven't yet. I put money in this other game that I played, been playing Mysteria Legacy. One of my friends, he refuses to put money in these games, and personally, I think if you like the game, you should support it. So, however you support it, by donating or by buying products, whatever. If you like the game, then you should donate. What's that other one? Brutal Age, that's a prehistoric one. I spent money in that one too. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Brutal Age. Prehistoric MMORPG game. Anyways, I put money into that one. So not a lot. There's some people who spend a lot of money on these games. And, I don't believe that you should buy your way to the top. You should work your way to the top. But at the same time, buying your way through the game helps support the game. So they kind of want you to buy your way through the game. But, so it's just like, well, I guess if you got money, you can do that. I buy some stuff because I got money, but I don't try to buy too much. I'm not rich, I make about $100,000 a year, but I got other things that I think are more important to invest my money in, like my retirement. But anyhow, so I invest in the games because, if I like them, I'll invest, but nonetheless. So, oh, yeah, this is my Hemptoria account, so it's not actually a member of Parallel Origin Discord. It only manages my accounts, with the exception of these 3 accounts, with the one with the fist, not the 2 bottom, but the 3, well, this one, and this one are different tribe discords or group tribe discords that I communicate in for the other game. Otherwise, everything else is mine. These are all my discords for different things. So, where was I? Oh, back up here. So, go to my Parallel Origin section in my gaming Discord, and you'll see the link to Parallel Origin Discord in there. And then you can apply to be in beta. And that's as close of that's the closest to information on beta that I can give you. Like basically here, information saying that they want you to sign up. So nobody can just willy-nilly sign up. You have to submit to be in the beta. If you're approved, then you have to give them your username, email, password, basically, in order for them to create you a beta account so that you can sign in. Now, I made up an arbitrary password for this because I don't give out my regular passwords. So, you might do that. It would be prudent to make a new temporary password for this if you don't want to give out your password. But anyways, yeah. So if you want to get approved to play the beta game for Parallel Origin, again, go to my mobile MMORPG game review Discord. Go down to Parallel Origin under location-based medieval MMORPG games. I don't know if you can click on this. Edit category. Location-based medieval MMORPG. So, and then click on Parallel Origin, and then scroll up. If it puts you at the bottom, scroll up to their Parallel Origin Discord link. Join, and then look for this guy. He changes his name all the time, but that's his face. So look for that guy and tell him you want in. Tell him Kano with Hemptoria referred you, and if he lets you in, he lets you in. Now, like I said, there's rules. You're not allowed to. We're not allowed to share any screenshots or videos. We're not allowed to share any of the information going on in beta and or in the beta chat for in the Discord. This he actually sent to me personally, and I shared it with these guys basically, so that to encourage them to come here and sign up. This guy here used to play Parallel Kingdom with me, and so did Drafter, but I don't think Drafter's in here anymore. It's mostly me talking. Okay, this person also played Parallel Kingdom. And this is me talking about the old game, back whenever it was first up and running. And that's the old Discord, I think. But anyways, and they even created a new Discord. So, and that was how you accessed the game before. But it's not there anymore. So, I was actively recruiting for this game prior. And that's basically what I'm doing now, promoting the game. If it's as good as Parallel Kingdom, then it will be the only game I'll probably play. Like I said, I have some... oops, wrong button. Where did it go? Offline games. I got some offline games here that I play. I need to actually... This game is kind of cool, but it's a card game. The One Night Ultimate Werewolf. It's actually a card game, but this is an app that does the recording that you need in order to play the game. But anyways, we won't go there. If I can get this stupid phone to work for me. I love these two games. I've already completed both of them like 100 times. I just clear the cache and or whatever, delete everything, and then go back and play it again. But sometimes it won't delete everything, so I have to uninstall the app and reinstall it, and then it basically starts me over from scratch. But I upload those when I'm offline and I don't have signal and I'm bored. There's another game I like to play. It's Bazooka Boy, but it's not on this phone. It's on my old gaming phone, which is now my work phone. So Color Planet is kind of boring, but it's kind of cool. Mirage, I don't play it anymore. I think my accounts got deleted because I quit. I hadn't played in long enough time. But they did update it. It's got some new, improved version, which just looks cool. But I just haven't really played it. But I plan to maybe play it in the future. It is kind of cool, and I'm sure it will get better. But anyways, Mysteria Legacy, I play that the most right now. Brutal Age. Okay, Mysteria Legacy is more brutal than Brutal Age. I actually like Brutal Age because they have some security. They actually have some security in the game, where in the game you have a warehouse that you store your mats, and so anything in your storage is safe. Your warehouse, I think they call it. Anything in your warehouse is safe. Once you collect enough mats to where your storage is overflowing, then you can be raided. And basically, the only thing they can do is they can take whatever is excess, and they can kill your warriors, and they can burn your hut. That's it. Not a lot of damage. So, I can't remember if it's cheaper to make warriors or heal them in your hospital. So, I don't really make a whole lot of... I haven't played the game in a while, so my huts are all destroyed now, I'm sure. The only problem with that game is you have to link it up with Facebook in order to secure your account, which I do have a problem with. However, I think now they're trying to collect more data, and I'm afraid to give them more data because I'm afraid they're going to sell my information. So I got an issue with that too. So I do have fake Facebook accounts that I created for that game. And I'll tell you a little trick in order to create a gaming Facebook without having to have your real name. What I did was I create my character's name in an email address. So, like, say I use Kano Hemptoria. So I use Hemptoria as my last name because that's my tribe name. And Kano's my username. So my character is... I'll go my character name dot my tribal name, or as my friend David Ray would call it, my family name. So your last name would technically be called your family name or your tribal name. And then your first name would be your character name or username. So I go my username or character name dot my tribal or family name, and then at whatever my email address is, or my email server is. For gaming, I just use Google. Google's easy. You can go and create an account quick. And so I'll do that. I also have my own email server. So, I used to use it a lot. I don't use it as much anymore, but I can also use my own email server, and they're cheap and easy to make. Basically, they cost you $10 a year for the domain name, and then you can get a mini hosting account, which might also cost you a couple bucks a year. And for maybe $50 a year, you'll have your own email server. It's pretty cool. So I have my own servers, So like I got like 3 of them, I think. I got 2 main ones. Anyways, so that's off topic. So to get around that, I just create a Now I lost my train of thought. So I will create a email address, and then I'll go and create a Facebook account using that email address, and it'll automatically think that's your name and put that as your first and last name on Facebook. Then you can link it to your gaming account like Brutal Age. And now you have a dedicated gaming Facebook account to authenticate your gaming account on the game. Not to mention, you'll also have a gaming email address for that character, so you can get specific gaming notifications to that email address, and it won't go to your other email address and blow up your inbox. Then you can have your, you can friend other people in the game on that gaming Facebook profile without giving out your personal information. So there's a lot of benefits to doing that. Like I said, Red Towers, it's pretty much just a chat app at this point. It's not really much to brag about. A lot of people hope that maybe they go and finish the game. This is one of my alts. But anyways, a lot of people hope that they go and finish the game. But I doubt it's going to happen. Like I said here, hopefully this purple guy, maybe he is a hacker. I don't know, he, she. And then, maybe somebody will hack the game and fix it, make it better. Who knows? Don't know. Like, oh, here it is. Maybe hacker will take over development. So, not hardly anybody is on here. There's somebody on here once a month, or every couple few weeks. Like the last guy who said he was on there, or who dated it, was the 6th. I was on there on the 4th. And then prior to that, I'm sure somebody was on in December, but nobody dated it. Somebody was on November 30th last year. Then November 17th, I was on. Then October 28th. So, yeah, you can, let's see how far back this went. Okay, October 10th is how far back it went. But anyhow. So sometimes, we'll log on. Occasionally I'll log on. And somebody will be on at the same time I will. And the best way to get my attention in this game is send me 1 gold. That's what somebody did here. I guess it didn't show up in the chat. But anyways. Somebody sent me 1 gold. Oh, March 20th. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I guess that's the best way to get somebody's attention who's actually playing the game. Send them 1 gold and they'll log in to find out what's going on. So... But yeah, Parallel Origin. Excuse me and my allergies. I don't know what that is. I've had it for decades. Maybe I'm allergic to my truck. So I'm not going to punch in my username and password because then you'll know what that is. But basically, it's not up and running yet. It's supposed to be, but today, about an hour or two ago, but I guess it's not up yet. So we'll find out soon. But again, I'm not allowed to record and show you the game yet while it's in beta. So I'm just making this recording so that you guys can go find my Discord and then sign up to their Discord and apply to be in beta. And if you get granted access, then you'll have the information for yourself. But otherwise, you'll just have to wait till the game is out of beta and open to the public. So I guess that's it. Once this game gets going, I won't be playing Mysteria Legacy as much. So my tribe members will have to fend for themselves. But I'll try to log in and do repairs. Because Drafter and I have been waiting, and my friend David Ray, we've been waiting for this game for, let's see, Parallel Kingdom shut down in 2016, I think it was. So we've been waiting for this game since 2016. And 2016. And then maybe it was 2015. I can't remember. It's been so freaking long. Then Red Towers was up, so we started playing it. Then it crashed. Or no, it didn't crash. It basically turned out to be a scam or whatever. And everybody got bored with it because there was no new development. And then everybody pretty much quit. So then I went to Mysteria Legacy. Drafter was in Red Towers, and he told me, because Drafter and I didn't play Parallel Kingdom together. He was in another tribe. We didn't really know each other until Red Towers. And that's where I met Drafter, and then he told us about Mysteria Legacy. So I went over to Mysteria Legacy, built my mini castle across the street from his castle. Although I went to a different server first. I went to a competition server, which I didn't know it was a competition server at the time. It said seasonal server. And I just thought, because some of our tribe members are from other countries. And so I thought, well, I didn't understand what seasonal meant at the time. I thought, well, this could be a neutral server where we can all meet, because the other ones were like West and East and European and Asia and London or something like that. I don't remember. So I was like, well, seasonal would be like a neutral server. We can go there. Then I found out it was a competition server, and they reset it every season, hence seasonal. And man, that server was brutal because it was, like I said, a competition server. It was all about who can stay on top of the leadership board, and who can get to the top and stay at the top by the end of the season. So I learned a lot about that game playing the seasonal server. They don't have the seasonal server anymore, which they should probably have it, because that's like a crash course boot camp for learning how to play the game, because it is brutal. Now, I play on West 1 in Mysteria Legacy, and it's brutal too. I don't know if it's the most brutal server, but it's been pretty brutal for a long time. And like I say, that game is way more brutal than Brutal Age. The only way to protect your assets is to store them on alts. That's it. There's no other way to protect your assets. So people rob, pillage, and plunder every day, and you got to be on top of your game. So you want to play a brutal game, that's the one, Mysteria Legacy. But I like to have some safeguards in my game, and that's why I like Brutal Age, because it has some safeguards. Although Mysteria Legacy is probably more lifelike, if we went back into the medieval times, Mysteria Legacy is probably more real life out of these games, anyways, because it is intense and you got to be on top of your game. About the only thing that's not real life is when you die, you come back. You just lose some valuable stuff. I mean, you might come back now. I don't know if reincarnation is real or not, but anyways, that's a different topic. So yeah, check out these games. You'll find me on all of them except for Mirage. I'm not on that one right now. Oops. And Brutal Age. You'll find my tribe. I'm on the 420 server, but all my huts have probably been destroyed by now because I haven't been on there for a while. But I locked in all my accounts, and all of my friends have got all their accounts locked in. So if we ever do come back, we'll pick up where we left off. Our tribe is secure, our accounts are secure, everything's secure. But, so we'll pick up where we left off. We just, we'll just have to rebuild our huts. Anyways, I guess that's it.